The Proverbs of King Solomon, Chapter 17. Better is a dry morsel and quietness therewith than an house full of sacrifices with strife. A wise servant shall have rule over a son that causeth shame, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. The fining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold. But the Lord trieth the hearts. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his Maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers. Excellent speech becometh not a fool, much less do lying lips a prince. A gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. A reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Let a bear robbed of her whelps meet a man, rather than a fool in his folly. Whoso rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is as when one letteth out water. Therefore leave off contention, before it be meddled with. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord. Wherefore is there a price in the hand of a fool to get wisdom, seeing he hath no heart to it? A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A man void of understanding striketh hands, and becometh surety in the presence of his friend. He loveth transgression that loveth strife, and he that exalteth his gate seeketh destruction. He that hath a froward heart findeth no good, and he that hath a perverse tongue falleth into mischief. He that begetteth a fool doeth it to his sorrow, and the father of a fool hath no joy. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her that bare him. Also to punish the just is not good, nor to strike princes for equity. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Proverbs 17 teaches a powerful truth that many people overlook. Peace is more valuable than abundance. In a world that constantly pushes for more money, more success, more recognition, this chapter reminds us that a quiet life with integrity is far greater than a life filled with conflict, even if it appears prosperous on the outside. One of the central lessons here is about relationships. The text highlights the importance of loyalty, discretion, and emotional maturity. Repeating someone's mistake or exposing their flaws unnecessarily destroys trust. But covering a transgression, choosing wisdom over gossip, builds strong, lasting connections. In today's world where information spreads instantly, this principle is more relevant than ever. Another key theme is the value of correction. A wise person grows from a single word of correction, while a foolish person resists even repeated consequences. This shows that growth is not about how much information you receive, but how willing you are to adjust your behavior. Many people stay stuck not because they lack knowledge, but because they refuse to change. The chapter also emphasizes emotional control and restraint. It teaches that knowing when not to speak is just as important as knowing what to say. In modern life, where people feel pressured to react instantly, Silence can be a form of strength. It creates space for clarity, prevents unnecessary conflict, and protects your reputation. There is also a strong warning about the consequences of character. Dishonesty, pride, and manipulation may bring short-term advantage, but they lead to long-term instability. On the other hand, integrity, humility, and wisdom create a foundation that cannot easily be shaken. Finally, Proverbs 17 highlights the power of true relationships. A real friend shows up consistently, not just in moments of success, but especially in times of difficulty. In a culture of convenience and superficial connections, this kind of loyalty is rare and incredibly valuable. In practical terms, this chapter calls you to simplify your life, guard your words, choose your relationships wisely, and prioritize peace over appearance. Because in the end, a stable life is not built on what you have, but on who you are and how you live. If you want more wisdom from Proverbs, return tomorrow for chapter 18.